So we're going to come to our backs for Banana Asana and think about why you might be introducing this pose to your class. So the whole side of the body, nice long stretch. Some people will feel it more in one particular area over another, but somewhere along the side body, the open side body, we're looking for sensation. Who needs to be careful here while I'm lying on my back? So pregnant students or anyone who isn't comfortable practicing lying on the back, we'll have to suggest another alternative. So I'll do that in a moment. You may have someone who's unable to raise the arm overhead, frozen shoulder, for example. So you might need to help that student feel a little more sensation in a different area, like the lower part of the body, and find a comfortable place for the arm so that nothing is too stressed there. Also an area, for example, someone who's had a mastectomy and has a lot of scar tissue in this area, it may not feel comfortable to extend a lot. So gentle movements in that direction rather than deep movements, but we can always modify the shape of the body to lessen or increase sensation in the top or the lower half of the body. So let's come into the pose. So we're on our backs in Banana Asana. So if you're going to demonstrate the pose, again, it's useful to demonstrate before your students lie down. So maybe they were in child's pose and you let them know we're heading to Banana Asana. If you're familiar, you can go there if you need to be reminded or you need to know what the shape looks like, have a look, and then you can demonstrate, because when the students see it, it's very simple, but sometimes with words, it can be misinterpreted. It's also easier to move the legs because we just move the feet over in the pose, and it's a little bit trickier to move the upper body. So if I moved the feet first, it would be even that much more trickier to move the upper body. So I always start with the upper body moving first and then the feet. If you're in a room with many mats close together, students like sometimes to stay on their own mats, or they also prefer other people's bodies, feet not coming onto their mat. So you could have the student shift to one side of the mat so there's more space for them when they come into the pose. So arms overhead, if that's possible, legs straight, I'm on my back, keeping my left hip down, slide your arms, head, shoulders to the right, and then keeping the left hip down, walk the feet to the right, creating a crescent moon shape with the body if viewed from above, or a banana, curved banana shape. What you may see if someone misheard is a student who just rolls onto the side and is not getting into the pose. They may need to go over, if you're in the room with that student, and point to a neighbor who's in the pose so they understand what you were suggesting. There might be a little bit of lift in that left side. That's okay. We're looking for sensation, not a particular shape, but we do lose sensation when it comes up a lot. So I remind the students to be heavy through the left hip to the left buttock. The hands could be held, could hold on to one wrist. So I'm open on the left side of the body, so I could hold on to my left wrist to help pull gently a little bit further over towards the right in the upper body. And watch for tingling. Remind your students to watch for tingling. If they're feeling tingling in the fingers, bring the arm on the side where the tingling occurs, lower down or even in towards the body. So we don't want to stay if there's a tingling sensation. And then through the lower body, I could make the left lower side a little bit more curved by crossing my left ankle over my right ankle. Or I could pin down or weigh down my left ankle with my right ankle on top. And that might feel nice. So I'll usually suggest the students try both and then see what feels better for them, and then they can stay there. And they're coming into the